Hey, what's going on, guys? Raiderpint here, back with a video. Today we're on MC for another slight quick tutorial for you guys here. Now, I know a lot of you guys want to know how to get rich on faction server. Now, today I'm going to show you some basic steps on how to get rich. These are not the only ways to get rich, so don't say they are. Most people are saying, that's not gonna work, Pint. It doesn't work on this server. It's not going to work on every server. It's just an in general things that you guys should probably check for when you are playing on factions and you want to get money. Now, first things first, you guys always want to start with your kits. Your starting kits, they're one of the most important things. You want to check in it and see what you can sell. So if you get ores, sell them. Sell your ores. Sell them all, okay? If you get farming items like cactus and sugarcane, keep those. You want those for the future so you can start off your farm, obviously, and do all that fancy stuff. Now, next thing you want to do is probably run out a little bit from the area that you are currently in, like out into the wilderness a bit more, and start a farm. You probably want to start with a sugarcane farm and possibly a cactus farm after you started that up. And you have like a little base rolling for yourself there. Normally that's what you want to do. Now, in between these two stages here, what I'm going to show the next one, you want to go to the shop and see what sells for the most, for the best amount of that item. So say you have gunpowder. A stack of gunpowder sells for 500, but a quarter of a stack or 16 of cactus sells for 125, or no, let's say 200. 16 of that sells for 200. If you put that into a stack, that's way more than the gunpowder. So you want to check those little things in shop and make sure you don't read anything wrong. So let's say you can buy cow spawners for 70k, but you can sell the steak for like I said, just maybe 16 for 200. But then you have what is this called? Let's just say pigmen, and they drop gold nuggets. And they buy for $450,000, and you sell the golden ingots for one stack would be, one stack of golden ingots would be 600. Okay, now you would say, wait, Pint, aren't they like almost the same price? I mean, not exactly, but no, let's say the golden ingots sold for 800. You would say, but aren't they the same price for the same amount? Yes, but here's the thing: cows cost less than pigmen, so you want to see those little things. You can buy a lot more cows than with the same amount of money as you buy for a pigman. So you want to check those little things and see what you can get in that shop. Because if you guys have any questions about that, let me know in the comment section and I will clarify anything with you guys. So yeah. Next thing, you have the small little farms, like I just said. You see, you can find the smallest spawner you can get. These would be cows, but best you can get at this server is pig. So I mean, you know, we're on a canning server. It's not really meant for a faction, so yeah. So you probably put like cows there for this instead. So you want to start with the small stuff, and then if the big stuff is really worth it, then you want to go into the big stuff like iron golems and creeper. You almost always want to have creeper because creeper gives you your supply of TNT, and you know you want TNT to raid some bases, and that's that coming up here too. So you want TNT to raid bases. You don't have to get Enderman. You definitely don't have to get Pigmen. You don't have to get Iron Golem. You don't have to get any of that if it's not worth it. If it's not worth it to buy it, don't buy it. Save the space and use it on stuff like that. You can just continue to sell for better, or buy for less and sell for the same, or whatever it is. Even if it sells for less, let's say it sells for a stack of steak is 500, but you can buy the spawner for 70,000. But same thing here, pigmen 450,000, and you can sell a stack for 500. Is that worth it? No, it just isn't. You're spending too much money on spawners. Unless you really have a lot of money and you can actually go for it, then it'd be worth it. But if you don't have that much money, just save your money and go for cows. So after you do all this, you probably will start getting TNT. Raiding, big part of getting rich. So obviously raiding, you raid people to get spawners, to get armor, any of that. And most of the people shoot for the spawners. But yeah, so the spawners, it will help you with your F-top. Let's say you have like 5 pigmen and a raid base with 500 pigmen, it's gonna be worth it, isn't it? You know, if it's successful, it's gonna be definitely worth it. So want to keep raiding and getting more spawners without you having to spend as much money. After you have all that money, you probably would still be doing this in between, but PvPing. Now, if you're really good at PvP, you probably want to start this on the earlier stages, but PvPing. Let's say you have Prot 5 and Sharpness 5. You go out and you kill more people for even more Sharp 5, Prot 5. You can sell that for money. That gives you money in itself. So if you sell it on AH or auction, whatever you have in your system, you can sell it on that, and that will give you more money. And depending on the rarity of it, if it's like a custom enchant or something like that, it can definitely give you money for that. Enchanted golden apples too, all that fancy stuff. So just to recap, you go to kits, smaller farms, find what would be good for that shop, smaller spawner farms, and then bigger spawner farms, and then raiding, and then PvPing. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can always comment them. Obviously, like I said in the beginning of this video, this will not work for every server. You're gonna have to just go with the economy of the server and see how well it depends on what it is. Let's say like you having running a super hard economy, you're just gonna have to see what is best for you and for the shop, what can sell the best, what sells the worst, whatever, all that stuff. And yeah, like I said, won't work for every server, but it will definitely give you a good basis for servers. Like you might be playing a no spawner server, which would be quite extreme to be honest, or no automatic farms like Cactus. You'll just have to see how everything goes. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you can take something out from this. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I will try to answer as many as I can. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Raiderpint, guys. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.